Hello, my name is Kaylin, and this video marks a year of making monthly to be crocheteds on my channel. That is so crazy. Time flies so fast. I wanted to make a party hat, but I didn't, so just imagine that there is one. I'm also wearing my South Park shirt today because a year ago, on the day I'm filming this, April 2nd, is when they dropped the trailer for the new South Park season. It's been a very exciting day. You know, it's the anniversary of the new season announcement. Also, Olivia announced her new album, and I was able to cop a signed copy of the vinyl. I'm so excited. I was really surprised to find out that the album title was a whole sentence and not 4 letters, but you know, I'm so excited. And then also yesterday, Sabrina announced the house tour music video. Ariana is in rehearsals for tour, but that tour is not happening unless I'm there. Like, that can't happen. And she's been teasing an 8th album. Like, there's so much going on right now. There's just no time. There's just no time for all of it. But that has nothing to do with crochet. So let's get into the crochet progress. To start off, like always, we're gonna start off with my sister's blanket, and I'm hoping that this is the last time that I will say that without it being done, and that's looking pretty promising. This month I did 12 rows, really picking up the slack, and I have literally 10 rows left. I did add 2, so I had 2 of these white rows. I did the last 4 of the white rows, and then I did these 2 pink ones, and the pattern uses 4 colors and I am using 3 for this one, so I didn't really want to do a giant block of 6 pink again because I just got off a block of doing 6 white. So I decided to split it up by doing 2 rows of blue in the middle, and I think I like that. But they are really good, and I literally have 10 rows left. I literally have 2 rows of white and 8 rows of blue because that is how the blanket starts. And then I just have to weave in so many ends. I have to weave in so many ends. And then I'm going to do the border. And then I'm done. I don't think the rows will take me too long. I'm hoping that they won't because I want to finish this, but I think I'm going to be like really motivated because I'm almost done with it. And then weaving in ends, it will probably take me forever because I have not weaved in ends this whole time. So there are a lot and they are long. Like literally, oh. Ooh, we're gonna have a bad time. I don't hate weaving in ends. I think it's kind of fun because I want to sew, but I can't. So it feels like sewing. So I really don't mind weaving in ends. But, you know, when you're doing it for forever, it gets to a point where you get pretty sick of it. But I also haven't weaved in ends in so long. I don't even know if I remember how to do it because I didn't want them to like start. I don't know how to tie them off because like last time I tried to tie the ends, it did not work. I might try to do it because I want this to last, but either way, I didn't want it to start like unraveling while I'm still working on it, or like the ends I weaved in to start like coming out. So I waited until I was done, and now it's kind of looming over me because I can't start the border until I weave in the ends, which is gonna take a long time. And then the border normally takes a good chunk of time because it's also 3 rows, so you have to do I'm gonna have to do the 10 rows, and then I have to weave in all the ends, which last time I weaved in the ends I literally like did it in like 2 days, but it was terrible because I just did a ton of ends in 2 days. I'm not gonna do that this time because I don't have to rush right now. But yeah, so I'm gonna weave in the ends, and then I have to do a round of, I think, single crochets around it in, I think, the blue color, and then I think it's gonna be, I'm trying to remember, I think it's a round of half double crochets in the pink, and then I think it's a round of the cluster stitch, which is like what the whole blanket is. Like, it's, well, the blanket is a half double crochet and then a cluster stitch, a double crochet cluster stitch, but then when you do the border, you're actually doing a double crochet and then a double crochet cluster stitch, and it takes a good chunk of time because you have to go around the whole blanket, and that's pretty long, but I'm hoping it won't take that long. Either way, I am doing amazing on time. I've pushed back this blanket so much. It was meant to be a birthday present in mid-October, had to be pushed back, and I was like, okay, it'll be a Christmas present, had to be pushed back again. Actually, originally I wanted to have it done for her birthday a year before, and I got 4 rows in. So it got pushed back another year, and then pushed back to Christmas, and then it got pushed back to May, so it's gonna be a graduation present, and I am absolutely sure I can finish this by the end of May. Actually, I think it might even be early June, whatever. It'll be done by then. So I am so proud of it. I can't wait to finish it. I'm gonna be so excited when it's done. I've been working on it for about 9 months or something. It's been forever. So I can't wait. And then for my dad's blanket, progress is slow because this is not my priority right now. I did almost two rows on this thing. I started the 4th row in the last video. I mean, I just started this last month. So I'm at 5 right now. And I don't remember this. I was like listening to a vinyl while I did this. I don't remember not finishing it when there's that little left, but I didn't, apparently. Well, first, once this is done, I'm gonna focus on my cousin's bag, and then this will be top priority. I want to have this done by Christmas. I think I'm learning my lesson of stop setting deadlines so damn close, because now my deadlines are all far out, so they have time. So I think I can have this done by Christmas. It's April, so I think I'll be okay. And yeah, but I'm not focused on it right now. I just wanted to get started, and then it's like easier to carry, because if I want to carry all this like downstairs or something, I mean, it's like a ton. This is like not that much. Like, I mean, I've worked on it maybe once that whole month. And then the only other project that I have like to show is my cousin's bag. I can never remember which way I hold it so that it's facing the right way on camera. So this is how it's going so far, and I actually did 10 rows on this month. I normally don't do a ton on this one because it's not as fun and it takes longer and it's more tedious, and I just don't think about it as much. But I have been trying to do it while I listen to like vinyls or CDs, because then it's like, well, I'm not going to be on my phone, I'm not going to be doing anything, I'm not going to be paying attention to anything else. And you kind of have to devote more attention to this because it's actually like a pattern, you got to count and stuff. So that's what I've been doing, and I've been listening to a lot of vinyls and CDs and stuff, so I've had a lot of time. I know one time I did like 4 rows at one time. So I mean, like, we're already on the last petals, you know? We have the rest of this stem, and then we have these last 2 petals, and then I think we literally have like 15 rows left. Which, once I finish this is the next priority, because I'm trying to have it done around the same time, because this is also a graduation present for my cousin. So it's like end of May, early June, I think is about. I don't know the exact date, so I'm trying to have it done by then. And it seems like, oh, 15 rows, I can do that in a month. I can, like, well, not in a month, like I can do that by that time. But unfortunately, this is not it. I have to, first of all, I have to make sure it's about at least roughly the same size as the other panel, and then I still have to make the straps, and then I still have to sew it all together, which I have never done before. And originally, I had my own bag with the same pattern, different colors, and I was like, okay, well, because I wanted to make mine first, and then I showed my cousin my bag, and she was like, oh, that's so cute, I'd love one. So I was gonna make mine, see how it went, right, learn, and then give it to my cousin, because I don't want the one that I give as a gift to be bad. If I think it's gonna be bad, I want it to be mine. And unfortunately, those panels were drastically different sizes. It was my first time tapestry crocheting, so, you know, I was still learning, but like, they were drastically different sizes. And so I have to make a whole new panel for that side, which I'm planning to, if I'm going on like a trip over the summer, I'm thinking we do that then, because I brought the first panel of this on a trip, and because it's just like smaller and easier to carry, and you only need 2 skeins of yarn. So I think that's what I'm gonna do if I do go on a trip and I do want to take something. Either way, I never learned how to do it, so we're just gonna hope for the best. I'm following a video, but I'm not like good at that apparently, because I can follow something and it can still turn out just wonky. So we're just gonna hope for the best, but it's actually not that close when you think about it, because I still have 15 rows to do. And I mean, I'm gonna be listening to a good amount of music this month. I know there's some anniversaries, there's Fearless, Taylor's version, Tortured Poets, and then like whatever I want to listen to, you know? I think we're really gonna have to focus on the straps. And then you got a third color, and I'm terrified. So we will see how that goes, but I think we just need to focus on one thing at a time, and let's focus on finishing this panel. I want to get that done this month. I don't know if I will, but that is what I want to do. Also, this skein, like this is almost done. This is not going to make it 15 rows. I'm gonna have to tie in another one, which I just don't want to do because I don't want to have a knot in there, but I can't do anything about that. I guess there already is one knot from when I added the other color for the first time, but I don't know. And then for upcoming projects, I have been having some ideas. I kind of want to make something new. I mean, like, I'm ending a bunch of projects soon, so I want to have something new to make. And I still have to make a bag for my grandma, which I have not started. And I don't know how I'm gonna do it. I don't know how long it's gonna take. I am the slowest crocheter in the world, so I probably should start that soon, but I am busy. I'm preoccupied. It's one of those like tulip bags, and I feel like if I have more attention on it, because especially if it's going to be during summer, I'm not doing anything during summer, so I'll have more time to work on it. I mean, like during June last year, I think I did like 80 rows. What? So I don't know. We'll see how that turns out. I'm not working on that right now, so I'm not concerned about it. And then I've talked about this before. I want to make the South Park granny square blanket. And I just want to learn how to make a granny square in general. And I was actually like looking at it today, like kind of like how to start a granny square. I have a pattern for it, but I've never made a granny square before. And my other sister keeps like yelling at me. She's like, I just want one granny square. You can make other people things, but you can't make me one granny square. I was like, no, because I don't know how to make a granny square. So I don't know. I have some scrap yarn. I can probably test that out at some point. And then I still have to get the yarn for that blanket. I'm just a blanket person. But like, I don't even know. Don't you have to get one of those block things that have like the needles sticking out and put them on there? Like, I don't have one of those. What? I don't even know. But that is not my priority right now. This is my priority. Of everything, this is my priority because I'm so close. And weaving an ends doesn't really take that long, you know? It'll take me like a couple days, hopefully, maybe a week at most. Now that I say that, a week sounds like a lot of time. I don't want it to take that long. But yeah. But I have a couple videos that I saw today that were like an hour long, an hour and 30 minutes long, and they looked interesting, and I was like, well, I could crochet during those. I started a new TV show. I started watching Brooklyn Nine-Nine, and I was going to be chill about it and just watch it normally, but I cannot be chill about anything. If I watch something and I like it, like I get so into it, I have to like really understand everything. I have a list of like every movie South Park is referenced. I went through the South Park wiki and I put like every movie in a list, and then I went back through it. I'm still doing that. I'm still going back through it to add like explanations of like how they reference it. I can't just enjoy something normally. I have to know everything about it. And I was gonna start watching Brooklyn Nine-Nine and be normal about it, but I couldn't. I can never do it. Whenever I watch an episode of a show that's 20 minutes, it always takes me at least 40 minutes to finish it because I just have to keep pausing and watching the same scene 10 times. It's a problem. It's a problem and I can't stop. Like, I was really gonna be normal about this show and it's not in the cards. I have to be obsessive and weird about it. That's the only way. I probably will never be crocheting while I watch that show, which sucks because that has taken over my life and it's all I want to watch. So that does not bode well for me. But I crochet a lot when I watch like movies, and I watch a lot of movies. So I don't know. I'm gonna go see Project Hail Mary this weekend, and I am excited. I love Ryan Gosling, and it looks good. I just watched La La Land again. Oh, no. I'm alright, actually. I don't know how we got to movies now. This is about crochet, and I'm like, let me talk about movies and the show I'm watching right now. And music. These are just like monthly updates at this point. If you saw my last video, my March to be Crocheted, I still have not gotten my TikTok account back, and I also updated my phone and I hate it so much. So I hate it on my phone. I'm like never on there anymore, which is probably for the better. Maybe it's a sign. Maybe losing my account and updating my phone and making me hate it, maybe it's a sign that I just need to get off, and like the only way was to like force me off of it. I don't even know. Whatever. This is just derailed. But that is all I have. I promise I'll stop talking now. If you watched all the way through, which you did, if you got to this point, thank you so much. If you would like to maybe like and or subscribe and or comment, you can. You don't have to, but I really appreciate it. It was my birthday about a month ago, so maybe, you know, it could be like a birthday present. But that is actually all I have, and maybe I will see you next time. Bye!